you go, you like no other. I don't like it for your body, I like it for you. I just know it'd be better if you knew. See my shawty, yeah. See my shawty, yeah. See my shawty,
What's good, you guys? It is your boy B Rocks, and this is BXP, and I'm here with my co-host
Kato.
And today, ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna get straight to it. Okay, we have a lot to talk about. We've been gone for a hot minute, but we back. So let's just talk straight to it. Okay, first thing we're gonna talk about jobs. It's a job crisis, ladies and gentlemen. Job freeze. A lot of people are suffering. It's not right, and honestly, it's very unfair. So if you want to be honest, some of these jobs that have like an entry level, it's not right. Like, what's your thoughts, girl?
During this whole job break, I've been applying for jobs. You and I both know I've been applying for jobs.
Agreed.
Some of these entry level jobs, and I'm not talking about like McDonald's or retail or anything like that. I'm talking about like real like career starting jobs, like jobs that you should be getting when you graduate from college, like fresh bachelor's degree and everything, or even a associate's degree. It doesn't matter what type of degree, or even a certification. These entry level jobs are asking for like 3 to 5 years of experience,
Which is crazy.
and like they also require like, oh, you gotta need a bachelor's degree in this specific field. Like there was even a entry level social media content creator job for a company.
Where that at? I want that.
LinkedIn. Check LinkedIn. That they required you to have a bachelor's degree to make content. To strictly make content.
So for everyone that's on YouTube, they must have bachelors in TikTok and Instagram, Facebook. You know, what's the other one? Kick? Yeah, you must have it on there. What's the app you like? That Lemonade 8?
Lemonade, yes.
Yep, they must be. Oh, man, them guys. Oh, bachelors. That must be nice.
Like, there was even one that was entry level that said it required a master's degree. A master's degree for an entry level job.
An entry level job.
Meaning you not only do you have to get your bachelor's, but you got to go for an extra couple more years just to get a master's, just to get an entry level job making content.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. The only thing that's hiring, and this is sad because it's not even gonna get enough for people even to pay their bills. It's not enough. Okay, it is retail and fast food. Retail and fast food, bro. Do you know how much I was getting paid for fast food? It's not even an adult job. It's a teenage job. Real talk. I was getting paid $7.25. $7.25 ain't nothing, bro. Like seriously, it's really nothing. Like I can't even pay my car note. I can't pay my insurance. Hell, I barely have any money to myself, and I want to get things for myself, like a PS5. How can I get PS5 for $7.25? Made that make sense to me. The math ain't math, ladies and gentlemen. Inflation going up and the bills are going up and my pocket's getting thinner than ever. Come on. This ain't right. Come on, y'all. And then what I don't like is these micromanaging motherfuckers. You might hold on, excuse me real quick.
No.
No, I'm finna turn up. Yo, hold on.
I should roll up the sleeves.
No.
Go for it.
No, I'm finna go crazy right now. First of all, you micromanaging ass bastards out here making it so hard. There are people who are trying to pay you either big bucks or even minimum wage type bucks and still bossing you around, thinking that they can do whatever to treat you like a slave, which is crazy to me, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you, I am a prime example of that. I was getting paid big bucks for a certain company, and they were micromanaging me crazy. Someone told me from that same company that it's good to be micromanaged. How? I was paranoid. When I tell you I was so paranoid, I kept making so many mistakes, and then I tried to clean it up. And then I thought I was doing good. You know what they did? They ended up letting me go. Now I'm jobless. I'm shaking my head right now because especially you don't want to be jobless during this time because there's a lot of people whose hands are out because you owe them money. Car loan, insurance, phone bill, all these things. And no one's going to care. These bosses, they don't care. They're going to mess with your employment. These supervisors, they don't care. They're not your friends. They'll try to be your friends, and as soon as they glow up, they're going to hurt you. They're going to crack you like a glow stick out of your job. They sure did me. Boy, I was so emotional. I was like, why are you doing this to me? But you know what? I'm better. I know my self-worth. I had to do this one time. I was working for a warehouse. I was getting paid $15 an hour, right? I'm like, bet. But you know what I can do? I can barely get over $300. And I'm in college. This is why, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. I went to a different company, right? Because I went from warehouse to security guard. I went to getting paid $13.50, right? So I was getting $13.50, right, an hour, but I was getting more hours. I'm getting more hours for less pay, and I make more than a lot of those people in the warehouse. Sometimes you gotta play chess, not checkers. That's it. Gangsters move in silence, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. You gotta move in silence sometimes. And you know what? The inflation for the money that we get, it eats away at our paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't even... I tell people like this. If you shop at Family Dollar, Dollar General, or if you shop at these bodegas or corner stores, don't be ashamed. A lot of people are doing it. You know why? Because it's affordable. It's affordable.
It's truly sad that like a Dollar General store is more affordable than Walmart.
Agreed.
Like, instead of having to go to Walmart for like $5 for freaking bread, you can go to Dollar General for $3 for the same loaf of bread, the same amount of slices and everything. It ain't like it's different. It ain't like it's like that cheap Dollar General brand. It's that regular Wonder Bread, big old loaf. $5 at Walmart, $3 at Dollar General.
Hold on, watch this. Sometimes you gotta pick your poison. You feel me? Am I gonna go to Publix, Walmart, Sam's Club? I'm not even gonna put Kroger, because Kroger kind of cheap, and maybe Aldi's.
Some items from Kroger. I will say some items.
Some items, or you're gonna go to Dollar General or Family Dollar or these corner stores, right? That may give you better beneficiary quality certain foods. You know what I'm saying? That can get you over the hump. That can last you some time until your next paycheck. Because you're not even paying for the real price of thing. You're paying overprice for that bread. Like, you're not even paying for the bread anymore. You're paying for the taxes. You're paying for the taxes for that bread. So if the bread is $5, bro, they're going to tax you probably like 6 or 7. What the hell are we doing here? That's some Britney Spears. That's some Yo, that's some BS. Some bull. And you... I'm getting mad right now. I'm losing my mind. I'm about to go crazy. I'm telling y'all just don't understand. It's eating away out of our paycheck like crazy. And especially for the people who don't even have the money. There are people right now who are going homeless because they can't even pay their rent. There are people who are homeless right now and they just got a job. Or they just lost their job because of certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't mess with people's employment. But this is why I tell people, never feel bad for when you quit on a job. Never feel bad. Here's the reason why I keep on trying to tell you that. Because these jobs will hire you on the spot and fire you anytime. They don't care, bro. They gonna look at you, be like, you know what? That's a body on paper I need. I just need a body. Okay, cool. You got a body. A body that goes doing the labor for you. Right? They're gonna generate you money. But then you gonna fire them anytime without them knowing? Okay, cool. Okay, hey Bethany, yeah, I just want to let you know, I quit. Wait, can I get a 2-week notice? Hell no, you can't get no 2-week notice.
And what's crazy is a lot of these jobs, even when you do take the decency out of your time to put in a 2 weeks notice, some of these jobs be soft firing you during those 2 weeks. Barely scheduling you, barely putting you on the schedule. So then that last 2-week paycheck, $40.
And you wonder why you're so crazy. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you something, right? I'm gonna tell you a little story time. I used to work for Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen was getting paid $7.25 an hour, right? And I was like, okay, cool. I'm doing 4-hour shifts for $7.25. Bet. Okay, cool. So here's my question, right? Why not be honest than to do a soft let go? Like, don't waste my time. Like, this is before I even had a car. I had to ask my family to drop me off. Then I gotta turn around and ask them to come pick me back up. They just lost gas, bro. They just wasted gas. And you screwed them over for that because you didn't want to tell me the truth. Why not just be real? Sometimes I take jobs seriously and I'll be like, listen, you know what I'm saying? If I ever was to get fired, right? Something has to be done, right? Like how can I put it like this, right? If I did something I messed up, that's on me. I messed up the relationship. But if it's something that I know that's very unfair and uncontrollable and you target it, it's crazy. It's not right. It's not right. And then you have to understand, we're Gen Z. I'm from 2001. She's from 2003, right? We're the Gen Z. We're the new generation that's going to be the new mothers and fathers and aunties and uncles, right?
Jesus.
Think about that. We're going to take over, right? The 2000 kids, we're taking over the NBA. We're taking over the NFL, the industries. We're taking over. Like, we're going crazy right now, right? And I want you to understand, saving right now is impossible. How can we save when inflation is up? I'm not even paying for the food anymore. I'm paying for taxes. No, hold on. Watch this. We can't even do the housing market. The money is too high. What was it? It used to be like, maybe you can get a house at, what, maybe like 40 or 30 or something. Now it's like 60 to 50 or something. We can't even do that. Bro, imagine if I told you, right, that in the next years, maybe 30 years, rent will probably be like what, $4,000? What if I told you that?
I honestly would believe you, because right now the average rent is damn near like 2,000
and some change, bro, because they going up. Because the quality, they're like, oh, well, you know, the quality of the house is going up. Well, you know, we just gotta up the charge. So
it starts to feel like, with the housing market and trying to save, it starts to feel like that commercial where it's like, oh, you gotta be quicker than that. You gotta be quicker than that.
hey there, boy. You just gotta be quicker than that. Yeah, just gotta be quicker than that. No, we can't be quick at all. You know why? Because we're stuck. We're screwed. We're like that little child that's wandering around like, wow.
And then what's crazy is Gen Z followed everything that everyone has told us.
Agreed.
We went to school. We went through all of K through 12.
Yep.
Graduated. Go to college for our degrees.
Yep.
Study hard. Do everything. Finally get out. And now we're working at McDonald's.
Oh, shoot. Imagine you going to college and you don't end up using the thing that you went to college for. Imagine that.
I actually have a friend who just recently graduated, 2025.
Oh, dear God.
She literally just recently graduated. And she's even saying she's having trouble finding jobs in the job market with her degree.
With a degree. Hold on.
And mind you, she got business management.
Oh, business. Watch this. I'm going to do a reverse card on that, right? There are military men who are homeless. There's people who have, like, what was that? Marine biologist type of, like, degrees. You feel me? Biologists, technicians, mechanics. All these people who have all those degrees are not able to get these jobs. What's the reason? Not even that. You know who people like that? A lot of people like that? Homeless. And I want to let everyone know, if you're shacked up with your family, don't be ashamed, bro, that you're living with your family, bro. I can't even blame people who are in their 30s right now. You feel me? I can't even blame them. You know what I'm saying? The rent is getting too high. So if people are shacking up and they getting roommates, I'm not mad at you, bro. I'm not. The country is expensive as hell because they're poor as hell. It's not fair. And it's not fair because us as the civilians, we're suffering for it. We have to pay. And it's crazy because you asking poor people to pay rich people money. How that work?
And what's crazy is these rich people are getting a cut for their taxes, whereas the poor people are paying more. How does that make sense?
How that make sense? How that make sense? If I don't got the money, but you want me to pay the money, hello, are you there? It seems like you have no common sense, fam.
Like they'll ask you to pay more money, but will not give you the resources, like and the jobs to be able to get that money to pay you.
Some of y'all old heads are just stuck in y'all ways, thinking that as long as you work hard. Look, buddy. Some of you guys have unemployment and 2 DUIs later, don't even have the opportunities that we have now. You know what people said? Because they wanted to work from home. Some people say they're lazy. Some people say that the people who do content creation, they're lazy. They want to boom up. People want to do DJ. Some people who want to be in the entertainment business because it's an easier life, depending on who you work with or who you know, right? They is lazy. They think it's not a real thing to pay bills. They think just because the plumber, technician, police, going into the military, thinking all these trades. But if that was the case and that was a possible way, why was the trades taken out of the schools? Why was that? Ladies and gentlemen, help me understand. If that's what we wanted before, right? Why? Because we could have got it for free in high school. I could have been taught how to weld, how to be a mechanic in high school for free. I could have got a certificate. I could have got an internship. But yet it was taken out. And yet we're here. But now we got to go to trade school now.
Now they have a whole separate area where you go to after you graduate high school, when that stuff used to be in high school.
Matter of fact, hold on. What's crazy to me is that they also was shutting down the trade schools too. I'm not even sure if they reopened up. And mind you, now in this generation, so they shut down high school, meaning teachers are losing their jobs as well. So there's no trades, but then they were shutting down the trade schools for college. Do you see what's going on? It makes no sense.
I ain't trying to put some theories out there, but personally, with you trying to shut down a whole bunch of schools, you're leaving people with the only option of just finding jobs. Yep. Working 9 to 5 jobs all day, every day for the rest of their lives. Mm-hmm. Not being able to afford to get their own apartment, not being able to afford to even save. So now we're tired, so you're going to be working like slaves for like the rest of our lives. We can't go to school to better ourselves, physically and mentally.
No money.
Can't afford it.
I should not be seeing a 60-year-old woman be making me McDonald's fries.
That's what's really sad.
I shouldn't even see a 60-year-old woman be in a warehouse. I shouldn't be seeing like that. I shouldn't be seeing like that.
Especially should not be seeing a 60-year-old woman trying to do Instacart because she can't afford to feed herself.
I shouldn't be seeing elderly people do anything extra at all. They did their time. They did their time. And we're adding more to it. Hold on, because I'm going to speak some real quick. My grandmother has been teaching and taking care of kids for many and multiple years, right? She retired. But because the inflation had to make her go that, because she was on her security deposit the whole time. And now she has to go back. Mind you, she got skin cancer too. So what do you tell someone like that? Because you know what they're going to do? They're going to keep on going. Keep on working. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, we have to fix. We have to fix. We have to vote. This is the reality, ladies and gentlemen. When we let up on voting, this is the reality. So for this, we got to bite this bullet. We're going to have to take it for like 2 more years. Alright? And then when 2028 come through, you know what's up. What's known don't need to be spoke about. What's understood don't need to be said. When 2028 come through, you'll know what to do.
I think one of the biggest things that I honestly do want to see is someone that is from Gen Z. I'm not talking about any other generation. That is from Gen Z that understands how the job markets are, how the housing market is, how everything else is. I personally would like to see someone from a Gen Z generation to be trying to go for president.
Long story short.
Or even Congress.
Long story short, we want educated people within the White House. That's it. That's it.
Because all these old heads ain't doing it.
That's right.
They don't understand the circumstances they're putting, the decisions and the circumstances they're putting all of these young people in.
Agreed.
My kids.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of the show. And that was BXP. And thank you for your time.